There you go. You got giant long arms because you're Miles. Hi.
Hey, friends.
Hey.
So this is like the longest episode of Backwards Compatible we've
It's
ever
so
recorded.
long.
Because we're playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club that we don't know much about. We're going to talk about that later. There's a lot of build-ups to some stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is all set up.
Yeah, this is us recording after we played this first batch. And like, I personally think that the build-up's totes worth it. But look, we know you busy. We're going to go and we're going to cut to our normal cold open now. We'll see you on the other side.
Miles, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. We gonna get some tentacle porn up in here? Cause I'm all individual suffering from
depression.
May not have a safe experience.
What is this game we're about to play, dude?
I have to agree to this.
What the fuck?
You have to agree you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content.
You cannot click that I agree button faster.
Dude.
This is gonna be a thing, huh?
I think it's gonna be a thing.
Okay. This game. What the fuck? Let's get ready to play. Shit.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kyle.
I'm Miles.
And this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, if you saw in the cold open, like, there were a couple of, like, warnings, and we had to physically click on something that said, I'd agree.
So let's go through a lot of things. First off, Backwards Compatible with a Z, and then you got it, and then I got it right. And then now and then we did the agree thing, and now we're here, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And the reason we're doing this is because before we jumped into the Resident Evil 7 DLC, a lot of people were like, yo, play Doki Doki.
Even during our, October Scarefest, or whatever it was called. What was it called?
Spooktober.
Too Spooky October.
So, but here's the thing. The one that got my attention was like Doki Doki Literature Club, but do not look up anything about this game.
They were really specific about that.
I have avoided every Let's Play. I've avoided I have avoided this game, but I'm a little scared. Because all I know is that it is not what it appears to be, and I fucking love that shit.
Well, see, that's what I know too. And then like, okay, I watched one Let's Play of it. It was the Grumps, so it was 10 minutes, and it just was like, well, they took their sweet ass time with it, but it just seemed like, fucking, you know, what's this game kind of thing called? Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
I like it.
Oh, I can't say Chan. Okay. Miley Cyrus. All right, are we ready to do this?
I think we're ready. Like, what's this? This is like a, what's this kind of game type called? This genre.
Like a
genre.
Visual novel?
Visual novel, yeah.
Right.
It seemed like just a normal visual novel.
All right. Hey. I see an annoying girl. Oh, okay. Here, you want to be an annoying girl?
All right.
I see an annoying girl
I'll have to try really hard.
running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I have a few of those. I have a few people that I know that I'm like, I would hate you if I hadn't known you for 15 years.
Right?
Now I just mildly dislike you. I'm just kidding. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh, I thought it meant that she slept over. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
You know what would have been better than all of that?
Oh, she's cute as hell.
Animating it. Just straight up, you could have animated that. It would have been fine.
Nah, save money. Ooh, less cute. Oh, you're prettier when you don't talk.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
You just had like a graham cracker treat and I smell it on your breath and it's making me hungry. I hate this diet.
The almond butter.
I hate this diet.
Yeah. Maybe. Wait, Miley Cyrus, that's us.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Miley Cyrus.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
That'd be so weird. We shouldn't do that. Fine.
You are fine.
You know everything's not fine when a girl says fine.
It's so not fine.
It's not fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh man, that was cute. Good job. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Miley Kyrus, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
Yeah, you know those things?
I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. I'm a total piece of shit.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Lies! I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. We suck.
Yeah.
Suri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Amen, brother. Save. Oh, all right, never mind.
Empty
I
slot
wanted to just
one.
be safe. I want to be
Okay.
safe. All right.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Oh, damn.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Aw.
I mean, if it was really that important, you'd give me a hand job. What?
Whoa! Damn, Kyle. Take
And I
that
know
to a
you're
very
happy
sexy
now,
place.
but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What does that stand for again? It's like never. It's like for
It's,
an, like
it's
a
basically
otaku
somebody who
shut-in.
shuts themselves in their room and doesn't ever come out. Yeah. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about
She
you.
looks so concerned.
So concerned.
All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
What did I say? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh God, I blacked out. I wake up and school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Probably because of all the blacking out I did.
I should take this tampon swirled in vodka out of my ass sometime soon.
But not yet.
Not
Later.
yet.
After I pack
Never
up my
before
things,
lunch.
I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
I'm so drunk right now.
Jesus. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs.
I imagine he's just like sloshed beyond belief. He's just like,
Fucking looking at some golf shit.
clubs. Yeah, I remember now. Clubs.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Oh, no choice. No choice at all. Hello.
It's still Sayori. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Fuck, he was drunk. I thought he'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out. I knew you put a tampon in your ass again this morning, so I came in.
How did you? Oh, right, I borrowed one from you.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Oh, okay, I guess she's
Damn,
getting
girl,
drunk
be
too.
better to yourself.
Man, is this like an inner city school? What the hell?
You don't need to wait up for me. Oh, yeah, no, you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know, she knew he would black out and forget,
Yeah.
so she'd have to remind him.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Oh, gross, no. Sayori.
Yeah.
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club, and everyone knows books are for squares. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
I'm also 99% vodka right now.
Oh God, I need water. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member,
Bitch, that's on you.
and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh, fuck, no, I'm in. Don't make promises you can't keep! Exclamation point.
I take a swing at her and fall because of my horrible balance from being drunk.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh.
Ew, you smell like vodka.
Shut up. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Get this tampon out of my
Yeah,
ass.
let's go.
I black out again. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. If this game ends with him literally selling his soul, I'll eat my Oliver socks. All right. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. It got real fucking quiet. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes.
Dude, this is going to be an intervention for your tampon usage.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You know, she's like straight up. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dominatrix?
Yeah, I was going to say the nymphomaniac, but you know, that goes hand in hand.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see how this plays out. Sayori always says nice things about you. I'm going to step on your face. What? All right, you be this one. Okay, now how are you going to differentiate this from Sayori?
Hold on. Seriously? A boy?
Okay.
You brought a boy?
All right, so that's where we're going. Okay, all right.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Okay. Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Let's see here. Miley Cyrus, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation.
I am so drunk.
And aroused. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Oh, God!
Oh, I'm gonna bait later.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. It's about my voice, isn't it?
Sorry. Natsuki.
Or is it about my weirdly spaced eyes and how one of them's derpy as fuck?
What are you talking about?
Something's weird about her
No.
left eye. Or, I mean, on our left, I guess her right eye. But
Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. This guy's taking fucking notes.
yeah, right?
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
fucking peripheral vision.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. And who could blame her, am I
Right?
right?
She's just too busy thinking about all the ways to dom everybody in this room.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monaco, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Miley Cyrus. Monica smiles sweetly.
And it's just like, tries to touch her elbows behind her back.
It's nice to
Unknowingly
see you
sure-
again.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my tits.
This is a girl that knows what she's doing.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I was the guy that stared at her and drooled while breathing heavily. She thought it was cute.
I think I got an upskirt picture too.
Monica-
What? I didn't say that.
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league.
Dude, think about that nowadays in not just high school, but middle school. Immature fucking middle schoolers with phones. You know there's some immature dude middle schoolers doing stuff they shouldn't be doing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was cybering hardcore the moment I turned 13.
Yeah. Oh, you get aim? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing right now? Looking at your penis.
And look, I'll look at however many penises I want to, okay? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
I don't know how to describe it.
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Miley Cyrus. We have room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. She does this quickly because she notices my raging boner. I'll get the cupcakes.
I'll use it to hide my boner.
It just sits on it, just like, plop. What? Oh, right. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
You can use a cupcake too.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Stereotype, stereotype, stereotype.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes
Look at that
decorated to look like
shit-eating
cats.
grin on her face.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki Kawaii.
Well, you know.
Oh, she's got that
She
little,
got
like,
the
little
like cat
tooth.
tooth. Like, yeah, just hurry and take one.
Fuck, I want a fucking cupcake. Sayuri grabs one. Then Monica,
wait,
I follow.
you want to fuck a cupcake?
I'd fuck a cupcake,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Enough icing, man. Fuck, I'm just so hungry.
It's delicious.
Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. What a stupid whore. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Fuck yeah, the world is at my fingertips. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. And I mean,
I still have my
get it.
boner, so.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. How? The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Really good.
What are you thinking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? What?
made them for you or anything. Whatever.
That was
Stupid
weird.
boys.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe.
fucking tsundere as shit.
Yeah. But not for you, you know, not you, dummy.
All right. That's when I like slowly back away and go join the anime club.
With the tray of cupcakes.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation because, like, let's all agree that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea
Dude,
set.
she's a first year, she's a girl, she's not gonna make sense.
She sounds like a 40-year-old man. You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set?
Oh, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
That's when she throws the hot
guess.
tea in your face.
Oh, it is helping!
Shit. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri
You have
looks
to enjoy
away.
these conversations where you talk to yourself.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. I'm having 3 conversations right now. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
It wasn't those huge knockers. I mean,
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so do we ever get to choose to say anything, or is this just a book?
I think this is just a book.
Shit, all right.
I mean, it would go hand in hand with literature clubs.
That's true.
So.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for
Oh,
everyone.
dude, is this gonna get sexy time? This is how porn starts.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, yeah, but I was afraid that nobody would take me seriously with my humongous baps. And so I was promoted way too quickly and thought it wasn't based on merit, so I made the literature club.
Damn, Kyle, we deconstructed some shit there.
Fuck the glass ceiling. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Also, every time I touched my elbows together, everybody got a bloody nose.
Yeah, it was fucking gross. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader. Is she reaching for her hand? Oh, no, they're just really close
I
together.
like to imagine they're holding hands.
Yeah.
Good friends do that.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all that effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature or violent video games. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
That's why I bring vodka-soaked tampons to every meeting.
I'm in.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, Miles Can't Read. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still didn't really know if I could keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Miley Kyrus, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
Hentai.
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. So I just told her Captain Underpants.
Have you ever heard, since this is about a literature club, have you heard of Gronkowski? He plays for the New England Patriots. He's a linebacker. Gronk. Have you ever heard his quote about reading?
Man, I haven't read a book since 9th grade when they made me, like, you know, you don't raise your hand, but they call on you. A mocking to remember or whatever. Mockingbird to remember.
Right.
Yeah.
No. You gonna pull it up while I continue to read for all of us?
Oh, I'm gonna pull it up.
Manga.
Yeah.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, very hornily.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Lame. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Wait, what?
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm trying to find this Gronkowski quote.
I was just letting you do your thing.
Natsuki's
I'm
eyes
gonna find it.
dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, tilde mark. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems.
Oh god, I can't do a high-pitched voice anymore.
Where the fuck is it? It's supposed to be a little more. I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding it.
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki.
What?
And puts her hands on her shoulders.
This got way better. I'm not cute.
Oh, but she is.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
They're full of smut.
It's mainly DP.
Lots of it. DP involving me and guys I like.
And two of you. You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
Found a way to rhyme with spit roast. I guess that's impressive.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Wait, I don't know why I took it to this place. I guess it was the shoulder rubbing from one girl to
No,
another.
there was a logical leap there,
Yeah.
sure.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
I also wrote a DP poem.
I rhymed with buttered toast.
Genius.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and your gaping asshole, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Deepest reaches of your heart.
you
Is
have-
that through your
Good
asshole?
lord. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Well, I did rhyme with bukkake once.
And that's impressive. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, that's you, it's you.
Oh, all right. I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
It's what I look forward to every week.
It is, can I say, graphic.
I get in my bathtub and read them.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Oh.
Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
I know how they're gonna strengthen the bond of that club.
Isn't that right, Miley Kyrus?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Your tits, all of them.
It's just been, I can't not, and I know it's incredibly just perverse and at a base level real
Your
horny. but
blazer goes around them in perfect circles. How does that work?
is it specifically tailored? I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
How could you say no to that?
Let's kill him!
How could you say no to 4 waifus?
But I'm sorry. I thought.
Wait, they all shrunk. Wait, if you insult a girl or make her disappointed, does she lose height?
Yeah.
Is that why old ladies are so short?
Yes.
It's just been a lifetime of disappointment?
A lifetime of disappointment from men.
That's what happens.
Right.
Say it.
Miley Kyrus.
God damn, it's good. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls.
Yeah, I would be too.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
It's
that
just
is,
straight
if
up
writing,
13 inches of like, I don't know what the fuck.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
In his head, he's like, I literally can't leave because like my dick has wedged me into the desk.
If I stand up, they'll know. It's just...
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Hey!
Stop it.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. I'm not sure why I'm country still. It's just what Miles went with.
Why is there a fucking breeze to make her skirt like swoosh?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Miley Kyrus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna go bait. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Miley Kyrus, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs.
What a loser.
Sure, might as well, you loser.
Yay!
I black out again. I really gotta get this tampon out of there. With that, the two of us depart.
Dude, you could get toxic shock. Come on.
Depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Or all 4 of them. Who knows?
But I only have 3 roses to give.
Right?
All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Later that night.
I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So far, this is very normal.
Brings home a Playboy with pages stuck together. It's time to, we gotta write a poem.
I love this. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like.
There's actually a game at this point.
Okay. Oh,
Wait,
shit.
where's Monica?
I don't know. I like these little hoppy sticker girls, though. All right, words. Okay, so let's think about this. Kiss, nibble, cry, heart, rain cloud, cheer.
Well,
Okay,
we know nothing about them except purple hair girl likes horror. The one without a bow is a first year.
Let's go with kiss. It's like passionate, you know? It's not necessarily, it's not too feminine, it's not too masculine. Just
Sure.
passionate kiss.
Oh, so the first year really like that because
Oh, did they do something? I missed
yeah,
it.
she jumped up and down like yay.
Oh, okay.
Because when you're a freshman in high school, you're just horny all the time.
All the time.
Hey, here's a little cheat sheet for you if you're still in high school. If you ever see dudes walking down the hallway and they got their binder just like right here?
Oh yeah.
They got like at least a quarter chub that they're sure everybody can see through their binder.
How about maybe what you pick the next one, man? What do you think?
Kiss.
Because it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good.
Oh, we gotta get you gotta get that
fear?
edge. We gotta get that edgelord in here because the girls love the edgelord. So kiss, melancholy, or fear.
I think fear. Like sometimes you're afraid to go for the kiss, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Kiss,
you're afraid.
fear. We're gonna be like the Crow. We're gonna be like Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fear. Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
so
okay.
our friend liked it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with
Kiss, fear. Awesome.
Let's avoid contamination.
This is like
Bliss. I think. Oh no, cage.
Kiss,
a cage
fear,
soul.
cage.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. This is like some slam
Or
poetry.
bliss. Or bliss.
Kiss, fear, bliss. So like when you kiss fear, you have bliss.
Like if you can fight past that fear and just get that kiss, it's a kiss of bliss.
I think
and who
so.
would be amiss?
Do it.
A kiss of bliss.
Oh, and our neighbor liked that too.
Oh, I mean, I'm thinking passion, right?
Passion, yeah.
Okay.
We're just doing everything to get in her pants.
I'm sorry, I didn't consult
What?
you for that one.
What
I
was
just
it?
chose climax.
Oh, of course.
Whoa.
Wait, massacre. Climax massacre.
Massacre?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
Damn,
horror
dark
girl
one.
like that. Yeah.
How about just you're so disoriented from it all, you know?
Right. Oh, she liked that too.
Cheeks.
Hey, first year liked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lollipop. We're just writing smut at this point. We're supposed to be writing a poem. We're just
We're
writing
writing
smut.
slam smut poetry. Where we're just like kiss, fear,
Adventure. I like adventure.
adventure, climax,
How about music? Oh, what
Sure.
the fuck?
suicide,
Okay. All right.
intellectual. Wait, no, I like tenacious.
Oh, fuck yeah. Where? Oh, tenacious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Warm Destiny Portrait.
Uncontrollable. Oh yeah, she
All
likes
right.
that. Ooh, kawaii.
Imagination. Ooh, or explode.
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 Ooh. She's all about those like strong
Unrestrained,
adjectives. Yeah, unrestrained. Yeah.
All right.
She's the quiet girl that wants to be dominated in the bedroom.
She likes whisper.
Yeah.
Excitement. Secretive.
Secretive. Ooh. Oh, watch this be like, okay, so in cryptocurrency, sometimes when you're making your password wallet, you have to pick like to recover it in case you ever like lose it or you need to back up your wallet. You can make a passphrase, and when you do this for other passwords, a 24-word passphrase. So our little dominatrix girl down there, what if our safe word is a 24-word passphrase?
Fucking A.
Because she's just like, there's no way.
Infinite.
There's no way you're getting away from
All right,
this.
last word.
Meager.
Laugh.
Laugh. All right.
Oh, no. Fucking party.
Party. Ooh, we're Andrew WK up in this.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Party.
Hi again, Miley Kyrus. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
This is the first time I've been sober in weeks.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise.
So
Miley
when they're
Kyrus.
hanging out, they're just like, they got their legs spread like this, just hanging.
Just hanging.
Just hanging.
Just hanging. Those
That's
vodka.
what it means to
those
hang out.
those
You
vodka
just let it
soaked.
hang.
Those vodka soaked tampons just hanging.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Miley Kyrus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Say, you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat, even though she's 100%
She does a
right.
pouty face.
Don't worry, guys. Miley Cyrus always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. But he's sober right now, so I don't know how good that'll be. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
Wait. What's this guy doing over in her room? And why is he helping her clean it? Clearly, she's like, come over and help me clean my room. Now, to be fair, in high school, I would have been totally oblivious as well.
You almost set the house on fire.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
I'll kill her.
How come? You and Miley Cyrus can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Now everything's just awkward.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. It's something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Nude Polaroids.
Nice.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I know those are only for your Patreon subscribers.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could,
You know what?
discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Oh, it's not an accident.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite not me reading much. I didn't say that sentence right. Despite me not reading much.
Despite not reading what?
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
It's quantum physics, and you're like, oh!
I look forward to hearing what you think. It's Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
You're like, now the jackboot and hat makes sense.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
I black out again. Oh, I did leave the tampon in.
Hold on, let me make sure. I want to make sure we're saving.
Right?
Empty slot. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, cool. Return.
Aside from making the poem, there hasn't been any reason to save, so...
I'm really curious to talk about Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me.
Wait, so you just, show up and read in a room? And
Fucking losers, man.
Yeah.
Nerds.
do you not discuss the books that you're reading?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Wait, is this me? No, that's her.
I have a mouthful of water. It's just like, oh, new music.
I thought you were looking at me like this is me, and I was like, what?
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out.
Did you just say sorry like a Canadian?
Sorry. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, now she's touching elbows.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? You a fucking loser?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
So the book she
I
gave
see.
you, she accidentally... Wait. How'd she accidentally buy 2 of them?
She wants us to get this thing going.
Right.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
So have you seen that picture of the guy where he has like, I don't know what he has on his head, but he's got his hands like this, and he has a mug that he's holding with his toe. It's just like a hand-drawn thing from Reddit. I'll put it up right now, but it's just like this guy's obliviousness reminds me of that dude. So like, hold on.
What's it about anyway? Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
the book is titled Portrait of Markov.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
All right, so I'll put it up on the screen right now. It's this guy.
It's very good. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Wait, I tuned out. What?
She's describing the book she gave us.
Yeah.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? What the fuck?
It's a metaphor for if you just start having sex with everyone, it's going to get really complicated. You're going to mess it up. You're not mature enough to handle sex
Just
yet
like
in high
Persona
school.
5, yeah.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so
That dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Miley Kyrus?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
In her head, she's like, "You're dead to me."
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's almost as if, like, girls have brains. What a weird thing to think about.
That's not true. I mean, that's a novel idea to have her game. That is not true.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their own one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again.
I'm sorry.
That's like the moment in like a story where the villain's just like, "Don't you see? I was making a better world, and you came in and fucked it up."
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. My tongue is tired.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Stop. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Guts. Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get around to reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had and put it in the bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Chapter 1!
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
I want to know if you get to this part. It's a really cool part.
That's actually really cute.
I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Because she did.
Yeah, she apologized.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Oh.
Damn, Miley Kyrus, you make us some moves.
So is he gonna like get her pregnant, and that's like the twist everyone's talking about?
That would be fucking wild.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
New picture.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
And this is when he goes with this arm on the back of the chair. Take notes, guys.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it underneath her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled together, closer than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Meanwhile, the other three girls...
she just looked at us.
Yeah. Oh, hey. The other three girls are just like in the corner of the room watching this romance happen, and they're just like...
Shoving fucking cupcakes in their mouths. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
No.
To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Also, I read 2 words per minute. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Hurry up! Oh my god!
No, this is all like... This is like a sex conversation. Yeah.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Gotta be patient.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri.
You ever thumb someone?
This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so?
Yeah, she has purple hair.
How does she?
Well, she's part of this literature club, and
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
That's when he notices the author is Yuri.
Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Miley Kairos, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything.
Yes, he did. Guys, this is called negging. This is when... This is when you make fun of a girl or be mean to her in a playful way.
I just can't help but
they
notice
hate it and love it.
that the main character just seems to be a good-for-nothing loser that just needs a strong man in her life to turn a fucking page. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. You fucking nerd.
Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Bullshit, you're an idiot.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
See, you're mean, then nice.
Okay, everyone!
Just bust it.
I think it's about time we shared today's poems. Oh, shit. Fuck,
Our
yes,
poems!
That's good content.
Hold up. I'll give your finger a rest.
We might not have time. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Isn't that all right, Yuri?
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Oh, dude, you get to have an open book relationship with her.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All right. I stand up. Damn, my boner is huge. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
She's going places.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I black out again.
Who should I show my poem to first?
I mean,
We gotta show it to our girl, right?
girl, yeah.
Wait,
Like we gotta.
Yuri.
Come on, man.
I couldn't remember. I remember her as purple hair.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
I black out
Fuck,
again.
God, why did I choose this? I have to keep reading. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
As she reaches the words climax and fear and cage.
Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Oh, cute girls are always. Oh. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Like 4chan, green text.
Well, I stare into a mirror and put on white makeup with these 2 black lines, and then I watch The Crow.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. You wrote climax in all caps. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Listen, just because, you feel confident that, like, oh, now that I'm top dog again. When she first read the poem, she was just like, it was just like a swamp
Sploosh.
down there. It was sploosh
Sploosh.
everywhere.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Like car batteries. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like
Poem
that.
peoples.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, fuck.
Please
do.
do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't she supposed to be in the literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Yo, that was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yo, that was like real beautiful. Like,
Going
because like
from,
all the old
Yellow
tungsten
lights,
ass
yeah.
lights. Damn,
Now we're
Yuri.
like, what are they? Fluorescent?
Yeah.
LED? Whatever.
That was real nice.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It was nice ass
It was
handwriting.
very good handwriting.
Every girl thinks they have terrible handwriting. It's all nice handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
I have the reading comprehension of a 2-year-old.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem.
Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really
Okay,
glad
so
you liked
every
it.
time she takes her hands away, I feel like she's just busting open her blazer.
Well, I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Miley Cyrus, you fucking stupid piece of shit.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. You stupid shit. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They really usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Fuck. We can go ahead and continue.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought, like,
My brain
Oh,
really...
you're blowing my mind, Yuri. Fuck.
What does an aneurysm feel like? Because I think I just had one.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, mine was horseshit. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from
I
you.
just picked out random words in the dictionary.
I chose 20 random words. Random.
You think so?
Yeah, fucking yeah. God, yes. You're so smart.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Just like DP. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Miley Cyrus.
Me too.
I'll keep doing the best for myself, too.
Fuck, dude.
That was like...
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Who do we go to next?
I don't know. This is like, I'm intrigued because so far this is like real vanilla, but like.
Yeah, I want to get to, like, you were talking about it before. There's something different about
how long
Doki
does it take,
Doki.
Hold on,
It's been 57 minutes.
Let's keep going a little bit longer, okay?
Okay.
All right, I do have to pee.
Oh, okay. So pee break.
Okay,
We're gonna keep going.
and we're back. All right, I got.
Let's do it.
I want peepers, and I also got some snacks.
Let's
Please
do
do someone that I don't have to
Natsuki,
fucking
yeah.
read for. Thank God.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt, bitch.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked? Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Read this one.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I like that.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Super chip. I like it.
It's at a
Nani?
It's at a second grade reading level like me. What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Come on, that's what I've been telling people. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. This is like a dumb person trying to rationalize that they're smart.
It's a well-constructed poem.
Yeah. I like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
Yeah, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not, little twerp. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori.
Sayori. Eh? This is a good poem, Miley Cyrus. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Lame. Losers. I play football.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It kind of reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Don't be a smart ass.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Miley Cyrus. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Deep down, there's a vodka-soaked tampon. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. Okay. That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Nope.
Down here. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. It's just a picture of a penis.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She wrote this, like, this morning.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
It's the breakfast line. No! Yes.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Oh, woman! Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem.
I'm just negging you.
Just nagging you. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
A twit. Really?
Yeah. You stupid, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Fuck, I'm so hungry, even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Man, I wish that was a valid excuse for being late somewhere.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
It'll be about lunch.
All right.
Time for Monica.
Hi, Miley Cyrus. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
We should be naked. Sure.
Let's go, dude! Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to.
Don't worry, Miley Cyrus. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
As she touches her elbows and a breeze comes in the room for no reason.
But it's just that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Miley Cyrus.
She didn't even look at it.
It's great. I love it. We should date. Let's fuck. Great poem. I love you. I'm going to make babies with you.
What?
Marry me.
What?
We're going to die together. Let's share a coffin.
Ah.
I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. Just like that. Ooh.
Man, you know that feeling when you think crazy girls are gonna stay in high school forever and then they don't?
Yeah. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
Ha! That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Gee, awesome. What do you read? Oh, I read like
Beige, the
radio
book.
textbooks and like schematics.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry about such things, or whatever the fuck. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring by learning, trying new things. I can't read. My mouth is giving out on me. But maybe it could...
Never mind. I'm sure I'll end up trying something fucking shitcock, different things a lot.
See, it's not just me.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Bend over that table. That's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles.
You gotta try more than missionary every once in a while.
Yeah, come on now. Keep it fresh. Keep the body guessing. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Everyone here has low self-confidence. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
You open it up and it's just a stock ticker from this morning of NASDAQ.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
My parents beat me if I don't sound confident.
Mine too. We should date.
Well, let's read it then.
Well, let's read it then. Would you please? I like how the music changes when you're reading.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. That's when it's just the thing from PT and you hear horrible murder.
Oh, God.
No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choice. I realize now what I was looking at. It was my parents banging, and he on the other side was looking in.
Okay.
She was looking at someone else's eye.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think?
Sounds more like a
Fucking
description of
weird.
what you did this morning.
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Haha, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Oh, I was playing a game called PT.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
When I looked into a hole and saw someone staring back at me.
Yeah, it's kind of literal now that I think about it. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
No, modern pens are very good at
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
They don't
You
really
need
get...
to come to the modern world,
Yeah.
Monica. Come on.
Oh, maybe she's a ghost from the past. Is that gonna be the twist?
That could be the twist.
Yeah.
Just move your hand and go with the flow. She takes my hand and places it onto her supple bosom. She then spits in my face and tells me to get on my knees.
That's
I'm
my
into
advice
it.
for the day.
Thanks for listening.
All right. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Now I'm just thinking of Psy, the Korean pop
Oh, yeah,
star.
he
Now
sighs.
I sigh. No, I sigh.
Hit it. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki.
They're making out.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
It's the experienced student teaching the inexperienced student.
Natsuki, what's with this language?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh,
sorry.
it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Hello? I'm so fucking deep. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Damn.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Monica!
Which people did, by the way. Like our friend Miley Kyrus. Get over here into this argument between two women, Miley Kyrus.
Miley Kyrus jumps out the window.
Sayori liked it, and Miley Kyrus did too. Oh, shit. Gentlemen, if you ever are like dragged into an argument between two women, no. Leave. Kill yourself. All of this is better.
Sounds like you've had some bad experiences.
I mean, how does an argument between any two people and you're dragged into it, how's it going to end well?
Not well.
First of all, oh wait, I missed the last one.
Eh.
Oh, fuck, I messed up everything.
What have you done?
I've messed it all up.
Spacebar. Clicky.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. So fuck off. And Miley Kyrus liked my poem too, you know. It's almost like he's just a yes man that doesn't want to upset anybody because he's polite. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Are we gonna get a cat fight? Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Maybe he wants to see those nude photos that were floating around earlier this week.
Don't talk about that shit. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Miley Kyrus appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? They're talking about their breasts. Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh! She found me out. Is everyone okay?
I'm gonna stab this bitch.
Well, you know what? At least I'm not the whore that slept with the principal.
Whoa, hold up. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Miley Kyrus started showing up.
Sorry, I was so surprised.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've just noticed I was standing there.
So wait, is that like a Japanese thing? Like your boobs like get
No.
bigger when someone nice is around?
I think she's insinuating that she started patting her chest.
Okay, a push-up. All right. Suddenly.
No, I think in Japan, boobs swell when people get aroused. It's
I
just
didn't know if it was like a saying of like your boobs swelled. Yeah.
Miley Kyrus. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. I saw you getting that push-up from Victoria's Secret. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. See, I had to insult her, Miley Kyrus. I had to. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. You know, that's why Transformers is a good movie. You don't have to think. I'll be explain that to her, Miley Kyrus.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
No giant robots killing each other.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
Explosions!
You understand that, right, Miley Kyrus?
I try to hide all copies of Transformers in my backpack.
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
Like I said, it's never good to interrupt an argument between two women.
It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh. Shit. Oh, what do we do?
All right.
There's no.
Let's have a talk.
There's
Let's have a
no
talk.
good
Let's have a talk.
answer.
Let's have a talk.
There's
Let's
no
have-
good answer.
Let's have a talk.
We-
Let's have a
okay.
talk. Let's have a talk. All right.
All right.
Yuri's super into us. We had that really nice
She's wearing
sensual,
the- yeah.
we had that nice sensual moment.
And she's wearing the push.
She's wearing a push-up just for
Wearing
us.
a push-up.
So like, that could be really good.
But I think secretly Natsuki is also stupid into us.
I think
And sees it as a competition.
I think it's safe to assume that in these kinds of games, all of them are into you.
Oh,
So this
the
is now,
harem
yeah.
games,
Now Sayori, now she's our out, but I think that's
Yeah.
just not going to make any of them happy. So
Right.
I'm thinking. Now see, we've already gone so far down.
Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Present me with your case.
Natsuki.
Yes.
First year. I'm feeling like when we talked to her, she was getting a little too big for her britches.
A little bit.
Thinking she
Little
was
bit.
like a hot shit, and it's her
Definitely
first year.
there.
Yeah.
And though I did like her poem more, we're reading. That's our reading partner.
Yeah.
And reading partners don't just like leave each other hanging.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they turn that page. They wash their hands.
She
they turn
got
that
us
page.
a book. We're
She got us-
basically married at
We're
this point.
basically married. Okay, Yuri it is.
Yuri.
Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poems seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the
But
thing.
Transformers makes a lot of money. You have to respect that.
No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
Like, what the fuck is with Optimus and the sword? I don't get it.
Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? We could have avoided Transformers? That's exactly what I did. It was her!
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken a side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna go do just that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now.
Oh, without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up and says she leaves. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that.
Why did I put on this
Probably
push-up bra?
hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
He's just
Well-
staring at her chest.
I don't think any less of you. All right, I believe you. Thanks, Smiley Kairos. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about,
As she presents
I
them.
would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some
I'm
tea.
gonna be honest, I've been staring at your boobs this whole time.
I don't hear words. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
In her head, she's just like, this push-up bra really did work. Holy shit.
Damn, I have them wrapped around my finger. Okay, everyone.
They didn't
it's
say
just about time
bombshell
for
for
us to
nothing.
leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
Oh, she came back. It was all right. Well, mostly. Before I
Smiley
plucked that
Kairos, how about
slut.
you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
You know this car wreck of a poem thing? We're gonna do it again.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Miley Kairos! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
Yeah, it's totally hot. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. It's because they both like you. You don't hate them, do you?
Fucking hate both of them. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Miley Kyrus,
No, I don't.
it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Getting these grooves.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but...
I've had this
Does it
boner
really
for
need
2
to
days,
stop
and
there?
after 4 hours, you should see a doctor.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. All right.
So it's a whole lot of nothing.
So let's do this. Let's try and go all in on Yuri. So I'm thinking
Inferno?
climax again.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Disarray.
General disarray.
Vivacious. Essence. Yeah. Broken.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. All right.
Unrestrained. Yeah. Frightening.
Or wait.
Or pleasure?
Electricity.
Ah.
How about
Unstable.
Oh, unstable.
Yeah. Massacre, excitement, engulf. Yeah.
Effulgent.
Effulgent.
We both totally know that word.
Yeah.
Choose it.
Hey. Nibble. Disoriented.
Disoriented.
Charm.
Ooh, atone.
Kitty.
Come on. Incongruent.
Okay. There we go. I feel like you're just at this point the biggest words will get her off.
Fickle. Yeah. Ooh. Melancholy. Precious. Ooh, or eternity. I like that.
Yeah.
Uncontrollable. Sensation. Yeah.
We're just like hitting all of her buttons.
Incapable. Unrequited.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, because it's our neighbor girl. The girl next door. Unrequited.
Determination? No, horror.
I just like the idea that out of nowhere, swimsuit, because it's the mind of a guy, just like horny out of nowhere.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Miley Kyrus.
Yo, Sayori.
What are you, the Fonz? Yo, Sayori.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Or your Fonz impression.
I see. That's pretty... This isn't the Fonz anymore.
That's a Joey Wheeler.
That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Hey, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my raisins.
Like, yeah, I'm not hungry. I have my raisins.
Oh, why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What? Why that all of a sudden?
No raisin, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse.
I think I know where this is going.
She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I've known girls like that are just
really?
like, yeah, it's like they're not like trying to take advantage of you, but they're just like, I know they'll be like, they're like a big brother to me, so they'll like buy me shit.
I see.
Yeah.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
Bitch!
As a woman, I'm entitled to your income. I mean, how'd you even know?
It's simple. Kill the bat. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk,
Okay, hold on.
or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
There's a clip of Joey Wheeler in that VR chat.
Check out my new Duel Monster. Check out my new Duel Monster. It's a gun.
Like, even if I lose all my life points, you'll lose your life. So, I guess I win. Bang, bang.
But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
Feel the guilt. Repent.
Feel it,
Confess to
yous.
your sins, or you shall burn in hell and find the way of the devil.
I love the devil. I love Satan.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Speak of the devil.
Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Can you buy me something? Tell Miley Kyrus to let me borrow some money. What?
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Dude, waifu now.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Nuked from orbit, burn!
It's like one of those Dragon Ball Z, like the entire stage was destroyed.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh.
I'm gonna destroy you. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. You'll die.
There's no way you could think that.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to, like, it said somebody started playing, and I was trying to see over on the other camera if it picked up. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That! Yeah!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
That's like literally the tagline to, like, Exodus Blue or something, right?
Don't let it fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing.
Gold
After
digger.
all, she told yous guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me's.
And that's when, like, Kanye West and, like, Gold Digger starts playing. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Also, you screwed yourself right there.
Whoa.
Oh, someone hit her.
She get spanked?
Yeah. Kya! I'm turned on.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie?
I want to fuck. God damn it, I'm so fucking hungry. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already, you. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes one big bite.
It's so good.
This must be so good.
So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit that tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Whoa, what the fuck? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. I already gave you a fucking cookie. But, well, yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you... What do you think I gave you that one for? Fine.
I'll poison your next meal.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Meanwhile, our character's just like, Jesus Christ!
Listen, I was promised a twist.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
What? Ah, jeez. I'm not into penetration. I mean, I can't get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Wait, she's trying to eat Natsuki's cookie?
Bish. Hey.
Why are you like... Why... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, why are you entitled to everyone's stuff, Sayori?
Yeah, Sayori.
Did you seriously just...
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? She's our president.
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Wow.
That's true. Excuse me, I'm the hottest piece of ass here.
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
As he wipes her mouth.
Oh, God. You just know how fuckable I am. I'm like all you three combined, except a million times better. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
That's just a one-time thing.
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Never mind that. What held you up anyways, you?
See, like, all these subtle cues from girls in high school, if they were giving them, because let's be honest, no one in high school knows how to give subtle cues. They would have gone over my head, because in my own head, I'm thinking about, like, how the fuck does glue work?
So she said you just lost track of time.
Yeah. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Is that what they call it now?
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us.
I just started learning, woman. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Did I say piano? I meant the flute. The flute.
That sounds cool.
I'd also look forward to a pianoing. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Miley Cyrus.
Monica smiles sweetly back at me and fucking contorts her body once more.
I didn't mean any pressure.
She can't
nothing's
afford
like
a
that.
push-up, so she's all about the elbow trick.
I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
Also, are you using a different accent now?
Nah, dude, it was always this way. Come on, it's me, Miley Cyrus. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. All right. Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Sorry, I like the way that Hey Yuri sounds like almost Hey You.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was just kind of waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's.
Before we get started, though, what does this hand tie on your book mean?
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I like tea. Not to mention, you're yourself.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
Okay. Watch her movements. I'm surprised. The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. She just stomps. She just stomps.
Her long legs. That's when I noticed that her skirt's a little bit shorter. It's almost like she rolled it twice today.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Oops, she bends
might as well
over.
walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some...
Oh, Yuri's gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, making tea. Is that what we call it now?
That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Oh, she is totally... Well, it's not cock blocking because she's trying to fuck up her. Is this a twat swat?
Whoa.
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Oh, catfight.
Are you... You want to tell there's something wrong with helping involve Miley Cyrus? What?
She just, like, intellectually, like jutsu'd her. Or, like, not jutsu, like, yeah, jujitsu. She just, like, turned it around.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Holy shit.
Intellectual jujitsu on
Holy
the
shit,
work.
holy shit,
What?
holy shit,
What?
holy shit. What if?
What?
So this is taking like the fucking like visual novel harem genre.
Yeah.
What if this is? What if these girls are gonna start like fucking each other up over me?
Oh, like murdering each other? I could totally see that happening.
I don't know,
That'd
man.
be
That was
hilarious.
like, that was just like, that was super weird, right? Like that was really fucking weird.
Well, no, not really, because it's like people have not just cat fights, but people like have little, like, intellectual tiffs where they like turn it around on each other.
yeah, but, like-
unless I missed something, all she said was like, she just turned it around and was like, excuse me, what, is there a problem with him helping me, right?
yeah, I don't know. No, I'm talking more about her. She was just like, isn't that a one-person job?
That's no. That's totally. All these girls want the D. She wants the D. She's trying to like stop her from getting alone time. So she's just like, that's a one-person job, right? I'm telling you,
Oh,
girls
shit.
be mischievous.
Whoa. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
I should have just punched her.
Yuri! Something about the way she said that.
It
made me
triggered
feel
my
so
trap card.
irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Miley Kairos, how come you even want to do something bad? You're being nice to me.
And that's when he puts his hand up next to her on the wall.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
But if you just believe in the heart of the cards, you...
No, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you, Yug? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say?
Oh, you fucked up.
Yuri lifts her head. Oh shit. Miley Kairos, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri.
You're a woman and I'm a man. We can't be friends.
I like being friends with you too. For now. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah.
We was making tea.
Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once you fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. All right. Miley Kairos, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Real long tea.
I guess you could say I'm an oolong kind of guy.
I don't get it. That's okay. You have subtle undertones of earthiness. Okay.
You read my poetry. You know what I'm about.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or nothing?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must...
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show.
Man, you
And
picked the
noticed.
wrong characters because you're just like super talking to yourself. Unless it's the poem's doing.
I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try...
I mean, would you like to be Yuri?
I think you're doing such a good job.
Give me a little bit of Kyle Yuri.
And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ha! Gross. I mean, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. I'm getting dumber by the sentence. I'm starting to sound like Homestar One.
It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Miley Kairos, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? Why's that?
I'm very traditional. It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh, she's got back problems like me.
Oh.
It's because of her big baps.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
She's looking at her breast.
It's mostly likely because my scoliosis.
Your posture, right?
Always hunched
Always
over.
hunched over
sorry.
like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well.
It's melted.
It's bag candies. I take it since it'll go well with her tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer together.
Meanwhile, across the room, all the girls have just this like,
I'm a cutter.
yeah.
I can't see too well.
Oh, our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading, but damn! After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly look over the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Eh? Are you sure?
I'm bulimic. Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Aw, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Fuck, I'm so stupid! So stupid, Miley Kyrus! My bad. I'm gonna whip myself.
No need to apologize. You can just lick my fingers. I mean, I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Aw, she purty.
Man, there's a lot of dust in this room.
Fucking asbestos. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Dude,
Well, in
this
that
first
case,
act before the twist is taking
it is.
forever.
Yuri's already totally focused on reading it again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I really place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
She looks at me as if to confirm what just happened.
Miley Kyrus.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah.
Oh, she's looking at us.
Yeah, that's all it was. Oh, grow some balls, Miley Kyrus.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
Meanwhile, one of the girls is so jealous, she's just like hung herself in the corner.
Situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. Damn, but it's different this time. Damn.
It's like pursed.
This is sensual.
Yeah.
I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Fuck.
Whoa. Yeah,
That was...
She just like... That was like... that was actually... It was so abrupt, it was weird.
I did not like that.
I didn't like that feeling at all.
I did not like that at all.
Like, this is like...
Whoa.
This is like a super mega twat swat, and like just no music, straight back to here. Felt really weird.
That was...
Disconcerting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, I can't think of a more appropriate word. Should we keep going? It's
almost 2
hour
hours.
47 minutes. Should we finish out the 2 hours?
I think we should finish out this day.
Okay.
This session,
Yeah.
I think. That was like really weird, right?
It's silent. There's no
Yeah.
any game audio.
Oh god, her fucking dead eyes. Okay, I'm so glad I gave this girl a fucking hick accent. Okay, everyone. Okay.
Yuri jolts back.
All right, it's time to share poems. Miley Kyrus, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks.
I'm
Thanks so
imagining
much.
she's getting
Thank you.
like
Thanks.
yeah, she's
Thank
getting
you.
a little bite
Thank you Thank
in
you so
it.
much. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you keep
Yeah.
doing it. She's doing great.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Let's save Yuri for the end.
Okay.
Or let's do it in order. Let's just do it in order.
All right. Sayori. She's not talking to me because she's mad. Oh! I like this one, Miley Kyrus. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better
Oh.
than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Man, there's just like
So much depth.
2 ears and hollow noise coming in between that, right? I guess I like them both. Yeah.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. You know, I like Transformers. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while, you. If you don't, you might end up in the shadow zone.
Shadow Zone? What the fuck? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Also realm. I meant shadow realm.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too.
Jesus, girl.
Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Like your relationship with Yuri's gonna be. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
What a range. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most.
You are like a toddler.
But sometimes when... Oh my god. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little
I
hug
hate you, Sayori.
and make a nice happy rainbow.
Died of fire. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Accidentally genius. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Miley Kyrus. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright. Bottles. I pop off my...
She's popping bottles?
Wait, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out, each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Whoa. This girl has some issues. She feels like she has to be happy in front of people all the fucking time. And that if she isn't, she's failing all of her friends. We should check in on Sayori more.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's move on, I guess.
Holy crap!
All right. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. It was so powerful, it killed my accent.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Siri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
I pass out again.
That was fucking wild. Right, let's
I
read
wonder how Natsuki's gonna be.
I liked your last one better.
Yeah, really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but my accent's back now, and I just wanted to try something different, Yug. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard, like Transformers. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language.
Yeah, you made that very apparent last time.
Like the movie Spring Breakers. What the fuck? Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
Man, she's trying real hard
to look at it.
Yeah, she's trying real hard to make herself like sound smarter than she might be.
Yeah.
Or she could be like super smart and like, yeah, but still.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that one out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
All right. Amy likes spiders. I hate that title.
Yeah.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's not why. That's why I'm not friends with her.
I like the recorder in the background for like the simple derpy poem that it is.
One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Whoa.
I feel like I was just in the head of a racist. Because that's like... It's like, it doesn't matter what kind of person they are or what else they do.
Yeah.
Fucking spider people.
Okay.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. So like all the spiders is like another race? And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby you're guilty. She's into spiders. Something that you're afraid if people found out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, or as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Hear, hear. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
All right. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's go see our good girl, Yuri. Let's save Monica for the end.
Yeah.
She's acting suspicious.
Staring daggers at us.
Yeah. Do you mind?
Let's see what you've written for today.
Ooh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Miley Kyrus. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
I have a little stick of you that jumps up and down.
It's crazy. I don't even know where it done came from. Or how it animates all by its lonesome like some sort of spectral form.
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid.
A little bit.
But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me
Horny. Happy.
really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. Stories about people coming from another world. You know. And besides, people would just laugh at me. I couldn't take that kind of rejection. I'm like George McFly in the Back to the Future.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
If it's with you.
Aw. All right, let's see what you got, Yuri. The raccoon.
Miley Kyrus and the 13-inch dong.
Oh, yeah, this one's got, like, nice, like, fucking, like, orchestral
Yeah.
shit. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human.
Wait. Ordinary and unordinary?
As an unordinary human, you're right.
Yeah.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge.
Is she gonna just fucking kill this raccoon?
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
So, like, are we the raccoon in this? And her lady bits are her bread that she's enticing us
No,
with?
that's not exactly.
I'm getting a little concerned with our friend. You can sense my bloodlust, right?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I hope.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Hmm?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests?
That bitch, she did.
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's, well,
Interesting. Now she's gonna recruit the freshmen, and they're gonna be like a dynamic raccoon killing duo.
to me she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Except for the fact that we're talking really loud in a
Really
small
loud.
classroom.
I won't tell what's her face that you hate her.
Natsuki, that's her name.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Miley Kyrus.
For some reason, I saw the M and I was like, motherfucker.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really.
I look at my watch.
Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
I black out again.
All right, last one.
Meanwhile, Monica has like crazy eyes and has been tearing her hair out.
Yeah. All right, let's end the night on this. Hi again, Miley Kyrus. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be. Can you be her? This is getting really hard on me.
Okay. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style. Wait a second, why is she not in our stickers? I just thought about
I
that.
don't know.
It's only like the 3 girls and then not her. So there's
Wow.
no way we can know what she's into.
Yeah. Huh.
Whatever. But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Have you read the one about the raccoon? She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Well, when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on the side of her head.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her.
Not if you got chocolate.
Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
Again, have you read the one about the raccoon?
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm just kidding. You're all mine. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already has got a boyfriend.
See, girls trying to like take others out of the competition
Yeah,
by
I don't-
saying boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway. You know, she's always in those books of her, that nerd.
I think his name's either Edward or Jacob. I don't remember. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but she's like a secret bitch. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, there's not anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
You want to read the last one? I read all the other ones.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, and blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violet, grating waveforms. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing.
Sine,
cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me?
What?
Load.
Load me like you would load a album onto. Okay. Sure. Okay.
I was really concerned about what we were gonna find at the bottom.
Yeah, me too.
Load me.
Okay.
Can I load you? Whatever.
Huh.
Is she a robot?
No, I don't think she's a robot.
But she said load me.
I think it's like, don't you like load a record onto a record player or
I
like
guess
something
you
like
could
that?
say
Is that a phrase?
Oh, no, we're all wrong. This is what the kids are saying in school nowadays. Load me means is a metaphor for sex because they want you to
Got
blow
it,
a
got it,
load
got it,
into
got it,
them. Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh boy.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Hey, let's save.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Turn. You never know when you might change your mind.
Wait, what if that note is like a secret, like, load me, this is a checkpoint?
What? Why did the...
I don't.
Okay. I don't know if that happened on the capture, but we just lost our window for a second and that was kind of spooky.
Yeah.
You never know what might change your mind.
mind.
Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even Oh, fuck.
What?
I don't like this. I don't like this
Why
at
does it
all.
keep closing?
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I'm getting actually really disconcerted.
Okay, everyone.
Again.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh shit, I wasn't planning on this.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just have to help embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more. Oh, yeah, no, we won't need much
Yeah.
more than a few decorations.
Where's Sayori?
Sayori has been working on posters,
All right.
Kyle. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Excuse me. Oh God, I just ate human flesh earlier. Sorry.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago.
It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
Even after we planned it,
Even
and I went
after
through
we-
all this trouble.
And I went through all this trouble. I am Peggy Hill. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it a shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
She just pokes her in the eye.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find out the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think if Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, the least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around. So, I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica? Oh, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
No. Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook, specific poems she has in mind. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
Wait. What if she cast a spell on us?
No.
Aw.
I don't think so.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Man, she just popped in out of nowhere.
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Oh, I think she's maybe afraid that
Oh.
this girl's moving in.
Yeah. Rival.
She walks up to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Oh.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Whoa. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. Its structure, it's great. It's fucking awesome. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that she talks about, whatever. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. Well, there goes gravity. It's up to me to save the situation. Oh yeah, I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem. It'll come out the best that way.
It'd be interesting if, like, she started getting, like, crazier and crazier eyes.
Ugh.
I see. Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did
Good job, Sayori!
it! Even Miley Cyrus liked it.
All right.
I guess that's a good sign.
Shut up. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori.
Dude, Monica's gonna be so jelly that she didn't get an applause.
The atmosphere of the poem fits you real nicely. But I imagine that other poem wouldn't work quite well some delivery.
I don't really understand.
What else is new? In other words, I've seen poems of yours where your sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you a big poem challenge. Pick that poem that challenges you a little more. That's what I said. Those are the words I said. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Oh, okay.
Now, who's next? Bitch, there's one more person.
Yeah.
Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Miley Cyrus. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Miley Cyrus lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Fuck.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite the poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then.
That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Oh, sorry. The poem is called... It's called... What? Why are you all looking at me?
Because you present it. Fuck, whose voice was that?
Monica. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well with spoken aloud. My nose is stuffy. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You're SpongeBob.
You'd better not make me do that again.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. And Monica's like, we're not your friends.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think I would have been the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club.
It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out real nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Monday.
I can't wait.
I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh, wait, that was you.
Oh, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. What are you, neighbors?
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Miley Kyrus. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. All right. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But
I've got
today,
hair in strange places.
Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with the words.
So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here.
Hold on.
So,
Um,
save. Right now.
Yeah.
Save right now.
there's something about this. There's something about this.
So,
The way that she cryptically was like, "Oh, you should save your game in front of heavy choices." I mean, what do you do?
I'm so afraid that if we say that we'd walk home with Yuri, this bit gonna murder Yuri or some shit. I'm just like, I don't know what to expect, but I know to expect
feel-
something, right?
there's
we
something, 'cause
we didn't go into this truly blind.
Yeah.
Something's going to
we
happen.
know there's a turn, and like her depressing ass poem.
Dog, that was so fucked up.
Yeah.
That was super fucked up.
But
Oh, shit.
but what if we say no, we wouldn't walk home with Yuri,
But then when she
we
asks,
do,
yeah.
and she
She's like,
sees
"You
it,
lied to me."
and she sees it.
Okay, telling the truth.
Yeah.
What would you do on 3? 1, 2, 3. I would walk home with Yuri. That's not how this goes, Kyle. You're supposed to say on 3.
I don't know. Like, I don't know my instinctive one to pick.
In your heart of hearts, if in the next episode Yuri asks us to walk home with her, what are we gonna do?
Well, if Yuri is waifu, then yeah.
Yeah, cause she is. She is waifu.
We should just be explained to her. It's like, listen, like, you know, it's not anything against you. It's just you know. I want to get in that bra.
I'm clicking it.
Okay.
I'm clicking it. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning it down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Oh my god, she's tearing herself apart inside.
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. What? It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. This is like getting real with Joey Wheeler.
Yeah.
If you say so.
She trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, well...
That
Let's-
left me feeling really weird.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's...
Also, the way, like, maybe it was just a coincidence, but the way the game alt-tabbed itself.
At the time when that... Yeah, that was... Like, I don't know, again, if it picked up on the capture.
Yeah, it's like...
But around, like,
yeah.
at that moment where things got weird and all the music cut out, our game minimized
Alt-tabbed, yeah.
itself twice.
Yeah.
That was really weird. This is probably one of the longest episodes we've ever done. But I'm glad we did because
Now,
like,
yeah.
there is without question something going on here.
Yeah.
And I am intrigued and also nervous. But I guess until next week, we should just think about the poem we're gonna write.
Yeah.
And I guess I think I might avoid comments on this video if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
I don't want this spoiled. I do not want this spoiled.
Neither do I, because, like, I'm going to be real, when it alt-tabbed and stuff, I got, like, little tingles on my neck of, like, I feel like someone's watching me or stuff like that, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
someone is, and we thank you for it every week. I'm gonna go home
Yeah.
and like play another game that makes me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys later for whatever comes next.
Yeah. Bye.
Spooky.
So spooky.
Very spooky. I
I'm not.
don't know, man. That was a weird vibe.
That
was a weird vibe to end on.